Ramana Mini Satsangs are commentaries and inquiries by Richard Clarke on Sri Ramana Maharshi's book, Who Am I? This is a Ramana Maharshi self-knowledge satsang. I'm Richard Clarke. Welcome. I focus on self-knowledge since self-knowledge is what brings self-realization. So I say, know yourself and be always free and at peace. Next is paragraph 7 of Ramana's seminal book, Who Am I? Nor is there any such thing as the physical world apart from and independent of thought. In deep sleep, there are no thoughts, nor is there a world. Just as the spider draws out the thread of the cobweb from within itself and withdraws it again into itself, in the same way, the mind projects the world out of itself and absorbs it into itself. I don't think Ramana could be any more clear. We see our reality as either outside or within. When the mind goes out, it gives up its identity as the self and projects its own seeming reality onto what is in actuality the self, which has no ego, not even a mind. Advaita Vedanta, the teaching of non-duality, is the tradition that best describes Ramana's realization and teaching. It says that what is real is that which is always, and what is unreal is that which comes and goes. As long as the transient world and ego is thought to be reality, then the reality of the self will be obscured. As long as your stand, where you place your identity, is as world and body and senses and prana and mind and ego, then your identity will not be as self. The self is obscured by all these misidentifications. Likewise, self-realized sages do not see the world as objective, as anything outside of themselves, or as anything other than themselves. The sage sees only the self. Here are some notes for practice, things to reflect and meditate upon. What you want is not the intellectual understanding of the teaching. You want the actual experience for yourself. For whom is the world? Who knows the world? Has anyone seen the world without a mind? Does your sense of I arise from the world? When this knowledge is your experience, reality is revealed within you as yourself. It is not discovered anew or created. Reality has always been with you as your deepest being, as yourself. And now for some inquiry to make this teaching our own direct experience. You exist, and you know that you exist. Inquire and investigate within yourself. How do you know the world? Where does the world in a dream come from? What happens to the world in deep sleep? Do you exist when you're not aware of the world? Who am I? What is the nature of my existence? All right. This has been Richard Clarke. Thank you for watching. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this Ramana Maharshi video, subscribe, like, and send me a comment.